Hi, I'm Margie Remmers-Davis with Crystal Clear Cashflow, creator of the fast and easy way to QuickBooks Online ProAdvisor certification. Today, we're going to be walking through one of our advanced level exercises, which is from Section 1, Lesson 7, which is all about progress invoicing. Now, progress invoicing is related to estimates. So if you create an estimate, you can send invoices along the way for certain percentages, example, of that original estimate. There are two exercises in this particular lesson. This one that we're going to be covering today in this video is about creating a partial invoice directly from the estimate. And that is what I consider a critical exercise. You have to be able to know how to do this for the test. So let's go ahead and dive in. If you would like a copy of this exercise or you'd like to find out more about our courses, of course, all that information is in the links below. So let's take a look at our scenario. Gevelber Photography has decided to go ahead with their outdoor background. I will pause here and say you have to have already created the estimate in order to proceed with this exercise. So follow the links to make sure that you have created that estimate. We have to have that in order to go on to the next step. All right. So they have agreed to pay half the cost now, and then the other half when the job is complete. It's now time to send out the first invoice. All right. So we're going to hop over to our sample company. And before we get started, we want to make sure that progress invoicing is turned on. So the way that we do that is we go to the gear icon, account and settings. We're going to select sales. And then we're going to scroll down here, make sure it's above where you can get good, to progress invoicing. So create multiple partial invoices from a single estimate. In our case, we're sending 50% now and 50% when the job is done. So we have to make sure that we turn that on. This is just related to the sample company. So go ahead and update, and then we're going to click save and done. And that was, okay. So the next thing we need to do is we need to find that invoice that we already created. Again, make sure that you do the previous exercise to make sure you have that invoice to be able to proceed with this one. So to do that, we're going to go to our sales and then select customers. And we'll click the blue estimate box right there. Once there, we're going to click Gevelber Photography. And this just pulls up a list of all of their estimates. And so we're going to write in the estimate. Right here, it says create invoice. Okay. Let's see, do I have that right there? Okay, so yeah, so right here is where it says create invoice. Now, when I click that, you'll notice it'll ask you how much do you want to invoice? All of it. You can do it by percentage, or you can do a custom amount for each line. And so for our exercise, what we're doing is 50% of each line. So we're going to click that. Then we're going to click create invoice. And you'll notice here in the description here, it put 50% of each line and then adjusted that in the amount column. All right. So then that's all we have to do. We're just going to click save and close. All right, so that is it for this exercise. Now, I encourage you to go do the other exercise, which is optional, but it's probably the way that you're going to do it more often than what I just showed you. So this is kind of a clunky way to do it. And I guess that's what they want you to know for the test. So the easier way is in the next lesson. For this particular exercise, if you found it helpful, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you would like to be notified every time that we post more videos, or including the exercises as well as other tips for passing your ProAdvisor certification test, make sure you subscribe and click the little bell. And if you have any questions about this particular exercise, our courses in general, or if you have suggestions about what you would like me to cover, what you'd like to learn more about, make sure you put that in the comments below. All right, that's it for now, and I can't wait to hear your success story.